Ever pondered what makes you, you, or what makes a tree, or for that matter what makes any living being what it is? The answer, my friends, lies in the smallest, most fundamental building block of life, the cell. Every living organism, from the towering sequoia to the tiniest bacterium, is made up of one or more units called cells. This is where life begins, where it takes shape, and where it thrives. Cells are much more than just microscopic specks. They are, in fact, the structure and functional unit of life. Imagine a bustling city in miniature form, with each building, each road, each park representing a different function. That's what a cell is like. It's a tiny universe teeming with activity, with every part playing a crucial role in keeping the organism alive and functioning. However, not all organisms are made the same way. Some, like the single-celled yeast or the cyanobacterium nostoc, consist of only one cell. These are known as unicellular organisms. They are self-sufficient, carrying out all necessary life functions within that one cell. On the other end of the spectrum, we have organisms like us humans or plants or animals, which are made up of many cells. We call these multicellular organisms. In these complex beings, cells specialize, taking on specific roles. Some cells might be involved in processing nutrients, others in fighting off invaders, still others in helping the organism grow and develop. Then there are the acellular organisms like viruses, which have no cells at all. They are a bit of an anomaly in the world of biology, as they can't carry out life processes on their own. Instead, they rely on the cells of other organisms to reproduce and survive. The concept of cells was first brought to light by Robert Hooke in the 17th century, when he examined a piece of cork under a microscope. What he saw were tiny, box-like structures, which he named cells. Little did he know that he had stumbled upon the most fundamental unit of life. The organization of cells forms the basis of life as we know it. A single cell is part of a tissue, which in turn forms an organ. Several organs working together make up an organism, and when numerous organisms live together, they form a community. From the smallest cell to the universe itself, everything is interconnected. So to recap, cells are the basic building blocks of life. They can exist on their own, as in unicellular organisms, or they can team up to form multicellular organisms. And then there are the acellular organisms, which exist without any cells at all. Cells were first discovered by Robert Hooke, who found them in a piece of cork. The organization of cells forms the basis of life, from the single cell to the vast universe. In the grand scheme of things, we might seem insignificant. But remember, even the smallest cell plays a vital role in the intricate web of life. And that, my friends, is what makes life so incredibly fascinating.